Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And we are at Yarny Thursday. And so I do have some yarn to show you. First of all, we have a blast from the past yarn. A friend of mine had given me this yarn. And I don't know if you guys remember the Goodwill stores, but this was bought at Goodwill. Goodwill is no longer. And this is the homespun yarn. So this yarn is very old. This yarn is very old, and she thought I could make something out of this. I'm thinking on the lines of a teddy bear. This is a 5. Yep, it's a bulky weight 5. And you need a K needle for that. It's recommending a K needle. You can use any needle you want, but anyway, it is 98% acrylic, 2% polyester. And there we go. This is the Lion brand. Look at their old Doesn't that look, it just looks so old. And right there is Goodwill and how much it was back then, which was only $1.59 for a skein of yarn. And for this, you probably can't get away with, unless it's on sale, $5. $4.99. So, I mean, yeah, yarn wasn't, for back then it wasn't that expensive. But anyway, I mean, we didn't make that much back then either, so. So anyway, this colorway is called Barley, and she gave me 2 of those. I just thought of a teddy bear whenever I saw this. I'll put those up there. And then she gave me 2 of these, and it's the same thing, homespun. That was $1.59. I cannot believe that. This colorway is called Herb Garden. So it's got a little bit of red in it. It's got greens through it with the browns. It's called Herb Garden. Anyway, so she gave me 2 of those. And I thought that was interesting. She gave me those. I was like, oh my gosh, a blast from the past. I couldn't believe it. Okay, and then I got some yarn from Temu. And there's like nothing on these, but or what they're called or anything. This is cotton yarn. This is a very soft cotton yarn. I think that's the reason why I bought that. So it's like green and blue, dusty blue, and then a dusty purple. There's a little bit of pink in it, and it's a stripes. All right, so we've got that one, and I got another Fairyland. This is the 3rd one that I bought of the Fairyland yarns, and I love the colors. I got pinks and reds. It goes into blues. I love the colors. This, I believe, the colorway is 1157. It's the long distance cake ball. Blended air yarn. 100 grams. I think, I don't know if that's a size 4 or 2, 3. It's more of a size 3. I think that's a size 3 yarn. I'm going to do something really, really pretty with this yarn. There's 4 of them in a pack. But it is so soft, that yarn. It is very soft. I'm going to put them back in here. And some of these packs, I got hand knitting yarn. Some SIMIB. I don't even want to try it. This is a very thin yarn. This is very thin. This is like sock yarn. Yeah. But look at the rainbow colors. Oh my gosh. I just love the rainbow colors. And so I think I ended up with a lot of those. Well, there's a lot of variations of it. So I think these and these are the same. And this one's a little bit different as far as it's a little bit darker and it's got darker colors. But it's pretty. It's got a lot of orange in it and greens. But it's that hand knitting yarn too. So there's 4 of those. And I think this, this one has a little bit more purple in it. I love these bags that have the zip thing on it. So, yeah, here, it's got some oranges and yellows and stuff in it, but it's also, look at the purple and the blue on the, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. So I fell in love with it and had to have it. No, I shouldn't, but these though are very thin yarns, so sock yarns. And I've got a lot of different colors of sock yarns now that I can mess around with, and need to make some more socks. I can't find time. Okay. All right. Also, it is time for our Yarny Shout Out. Okay, so we are shouting out to Beba Blanket. I hope I said that right. It's BEBA Blanket for her Mosaic crochet motif. And this is what, it's a square. And I fell in love with this, and she was so easy to follow because whatever you did on one side, you did on the other 3 sides as well. You know, and it is so symmetrical. I'm going to make a blanket. So you make these squares, and I think there's 19 rows in each square. And I love this. I have been wanting to do mosaics for a long time, but I never had the time. And I come across her channel, love her channel. Go see the stuff that she does. She does a lot of really neat things, and I'm going to go back to her channel and do some more things with her. But anyway, so there's that. And then I got the idea from Siren's Crochet, and I shouted her out last week, as you recall, because I was on Siren's Crochet again, and I love Siren. I love her. And she was talking about doing, she made a beautiful hexagon sweater. And so I had been wanting to do one of them too. And whenever I did the mosaic thing, I had decided that you're doing the same thing on each side. So why couldn't you do a hexagon in this? Okay. So I couldn't wait. And I did the hexagon. So right here is the half. I did half the sweater. Isn't it beautiful? It is so beautiful. And I love the black background with the colors. I love the black background. And I'm going to make this sweater and wear it to work in this winter. But I took her pattern then and I repeated it. And that's how I repeated her pattern, and that's how I ended up with this. This right here, from here up, is a repeat of her pattern. And then this is the border that she put around her blanket. So this is the border that she put around her blanket, and I decided that the whole thing needed that border. So I did 19, there was 19 rows in that square. Then I did a couple of rows in between, just on the back loops, and then I repeated her pattern for another 19 rows, did 2 more rows and of single crochets, and then made this border. So I can't tell you exactly how many rows, but that's a lot of rows. And so anyway, thank you, Siren, for giving me the idea. I've been wanting to make one of those, and I want to thank Beba for the motif, and then I just took it a little bit further, and I love that. So I'm actually trying to learn how to do the graphs on the to do those and I'm going to come out with some of them too for the channel. And also I'm going to come up with a sweater for you guys that you guys could do with me. So I think that'll be really neat to do that. Possibly Christmas, because I've seen some beautiful Christmas mosaics that I think that would make a beautiful sweater at Christmas time. So stay tuned on that, and I probably will have that. So I really want to thank you guys for watching, and we are up another 10 from last week. So we have 263, and thank you guys for subscribing. And if you haven't, and you're watching my channel and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That way you would see all of the great things that I'm doing. And there's more coming up. So, all right. Well, that was all that I have to show you today. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.